have descended into the 666th layer of the microtonal abyss, home of the balrog, where playing in tune is a mortal offense. And I have turned to the jazz fusion dark side with the Harley Benton B-650FL BK 6-string fretless bass. Before I nerd out too much here, let me give you the TLDR. This thing cost me 225 worthless units of Eurotrash fiat currency, and for that it came with a gig bag and a strap and a cable and a bunch of stuff, so just get it. I can't find anything wrong with it, except this knob cuts out a little bit. See, that's it. As far as I can tell, this thing is flawless. I don't know, it's got actual electronics, dual truss rod. Tuners are fine, responsive. The nut seems to be fine, the bridge seems to be fine. I haven't taken it out for a spin with the band yet, but I will. More on that follow, but I can't find anything wrong with it. So just do it. I mean, for the cost of a halfway decent night out on the town, you can descend into flamboyant fusion wankery just like you always wanted to. Just like you never wanted to, because when I was a kid back in the 90s, I think the cheapest 6-string fretless was over $1,000, and I just didn't want to be like Les Claypool that much to pay out that money, because that was unobtainium back in the 90s when money was real and stuff, you know. But thanks to Harley Benton, you can get all kinds of stuff. I mean, $200. I never knew I needed an 8-string multiscale either, or a 7-string multiscale, or a 5-string acoustic bass. But thanks to the magic of Harley Benton, I made do without a couple nights on the town and got myself a whole bunch of new instruments that I use a lot, and they're all totally usable. And this thing is no exception. I'm going to misuse it and for all kinds of purposes for which a 6-string fretless was never intended. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm going to subject you to a lot of horrible noise right now. Yeah, so you might as well join the jazz fusion dark side. I can't think of any reason not to. Okay, this thing has obviously no lines. It's kind of adventurous, but nothing says badass like a fretless bass with no lines. And besides, who needs lines when you got Wildkraut energy sniff? And also, the side dots here are right on the money where you want to hit, not like on a regular guitar where they're sort of like between the frets. So if you spend the whole time looking down, you got your 3, 5, 7, 9, and you can figure it out, So, yeah, other than this one knob making a little bit of dirty sounds, I can't find any flaws with this. Every single comment I see on Facebook says, be careful with Harley Benton, you never know what you're going to get, blah, erratic QA, QC and stuff, but that hasn't been my experience, and I do have, this is my 6th Harley Benton now, and every one I got was kind of just for shits and giggles to see how much $200 is going to buy you, especially this 8-string multi-scale here. That was an experiment. I wanted to see, can they make one for 225 euro bucks? It's any good, and I really like it. Of course, I never wanted an 8-string. I never... it's kind of interesting, but not really. And I don't know, I repurposed it with unconventional open tuning. And now I've used it on a lot of recordings. It's really good. I like it a lot. Back in the 90s, all this stuff was unobtainium. It was before the baritone revolution. So baritones were kind of like custom items, they had the Fender Bass 6 was over $1,000. I think Fender had some kind of Bajo Sexto Telecaster, which was technically a baritone, and that was really hard to find. I saw one once in my life. It was way over $1,000. Couldn't get any of this stuff, and Harley Benton makes it all now. They make every variant of offbeat things like a 8-string multi-scale, baritones, bass 6. Okay. With the guitar bass here, this did hilariously come with the wrong strings. It came set up like a regular guitar, and it was weird. But the setup was actually good, so I left it that way. I got this acoustic bass here, 7-string. I got videos on all of these. If you look back in the guitars and gear playlist, I got playlists for everything: side projects, new songs, old songs. If you look in the playlists, okay? So none of these Harley Bentons have structural problems at all. They all have nice necks. One of them had a dirty switch. The tuners on the 7-string are kind of wonky, but there's nothing really wrong that would keep you to playing. I didn't do any setup work. I didn't pay a luthier to laugh at me for $150 or, to set them up right. They didn't need it. So... I don't work for Harley Benton. They're not endorsing a little nobody like me, obviously. So I was looking at it from a skeptic's perspective. I didn't think you could get really good stuff for $200, and they've all been consistently usable, if not awesome, kind of awesome. So I would say just do it and join the Harley Benton army. Get stuff you never thought. Okay, I'm waiting for them to make a 12-string bass so I can be like Tom Peterson, Cheap Trick, and Doug Pinnick, King's X. That would be awesome. Harley, please make a 12-string bass. I don't care if it costs a little bit more than $200, because just the tuners alone. But that would be sweet. I would totally buy it. Please go. Or a 12-string baritone guitar. I bet... there are very few of them on the market. If Harley Benton could make an affordable one, I bet it would sell like hotcakes. Just saying. It's recommended, but please post your experiences with any kind of quality control issues in the comments below, and we can collect information on, your own experiences. And with that said, I guess it's time for the all-around carefree outro.